Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Julie Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master, and I pray these messages find you at the precise time you need them. Always take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else, as these are collective readings, so it might all pertain to you, and maybe only parts of it will pertain to you. Sending some of the sage your way. And if you're open to receiving this energy activation, we're tapping in with a 347. Hello and welcome in. If you're open to receiving this energy activation, we're tapping in with a 347. I'll be bringing Reiki through, and I'll be chanting mantras today, calling on the goddess Kali. Nevaeh, hello, long time no see, welcome in. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tanno Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaya cha vidmahi, Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi, Tano Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaye Cha Vidmahe Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi Tano Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaye Cha Vidmahe Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi Tano Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaye Cha Vidmahe Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi Tano Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaye Cha Vidmahe Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi Tano Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaye Cha Vidmahe Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi Tano Kali Prachodayata. Om Kali Kaye Cha Vidmahe Shmashana Vasinye Dhimahi Tano Kali Prachodayata. All right. Thanks for hopping in, everyone. My spirit guides are asking me to get back into chanting here with you all. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so happy you made it. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Lisa. And Williams. Hello, Woody. Hello, Jimmy. Hello. I'm so excited to be channeling my spirit guide today. Oh, you're so welcome. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Minerva. You're so welcome. I'm excited to be bringing my oracle through today, Tepan. His messages are always very activating, so I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to pull a tarot card first, but I'd like to at least... No, he said. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring my spirit guide through for you, my oracle, Tepan. This is Tepan. We speak as the Council of Seven, yet it is I that have chosen to connect with you all through this vessel. It's part of a soul contract here as Julia's spirit guide. Each and every one of you have soul contracts with your own spirit teams to influence your decision making in order to keep you on track with the soul contracts that you signed prior to your arrival here on this planet. Beyond this realm of existence, spirit guides are less influential. It's not that you don't have spirit guides when you take different forms or exist on different planets. It's just that your contracts change according to your lifestyle, your body, or you might call it your dharma, your soul's purpose in any given lifetime, in any given moment. A lot of you have been questioning your worth. You've been questioning your ability to carry out what feels like an enormous undertaking in your endeavors, in your desires. whether that's to create and elevate yourself on a public page, on a public platform, or some of you are authors or writers or inventors. Some of you have desires to own your own companies. All of these things are exactly what you are here to do, especially the things that keep nagging at you for years. Are you going to start this yet? Are you going to pick up finally this idea, this passion that you've held onto for so long, yet have been so afraid of looking at? You must understand that it's not going to happen overnight, and that's okay. It's not supposed to. You're supposed to take your time and learn in alignment and continue taking action according to your desires. A lot of these things are planned out for you, and you just haven't realized that yet. Your unique soul purpose has been predetermined. Certain standards for charted moments that are destined to occur in your life. Choice points, if you will, that are meant and guaranteed to put you on track, because you will have no choice but to choose what you are meant for. These options will be so heightened in their contrast that you will have no choice but to choose what is obvious to you. A lot of you have been working to come down into your bodies a bit more, to ground and really allow yourself to experience life through the entirety that your physical form has to offer. That is one of the privileges of this life. Is it easy? No. Necessary? Yes. You've been going through a lot of throat chakra activations as well, and improving your performances, whether this is performing functions that you are familiar with or strengthening muscles that you are just learning how to exercise. Take that however it resonates. Your purpose is meant to be multifaceted because you are multidimensional. A lot of you came into this life with gifts from past lives that are in the process of being reawakened as you remember more of who you really are. Some of these gifts and talents also from past lives have associated traumas, especially the more powerful ones that you've retained. Every time you try to bring these things up and express them, you are faced with either the trauma of your present lifetime in having expressed these gifts and talents and abilities, or you're unaware of why there is so much internal resistance because you can't place it. That's precisely telling you that it's not from this life, but it is still very much a part of your nervous system and your genetic reality. Those of you who are destined to be healers and have gone through significant healing in your lifetime, whether that's shedding old layers of your identity or belief systems, or going through intense massage therapy or acupuncture or Reiki, all of you are recoding your DNA to express itself differently. Some of you might be familiar with gene sequencing, where artificially this is impressed upon the body from outside the body. Your conscious awareness has the ability from within to reshape the way that your DNA expresses itself, to choose which genes are active and which are not. You might be familiar with people who've healed from cancer. You might know some of these miraculous healers in your own life. They've been able to wish themselves and pray themselves and believe themselves into well-being. or from any other kind of illness or injury, willing themselves into a healthier, more balanced, harmonious state, a balanced equilibrium. This is possible for each and every one of you, no matter the circumstance, no matter the ailment or dis-ease, especially those of you with autoimmune deficiencies. Be very vigilant in the way that you speak about your experiences, the way that you speak about yourself, the way you define yourself in terms of the way your life has become up to this point. Everything now that you have access to has the ability to shift. Everything you are has the ability to shift. If you believe it and if you choose it. You're so much more powerful than you've been taught to understand in your own mind. How much conscious power you have over your physical body. How much conscious power you have over your mind. Listen to your body as it speaks to you, because it will always tell you what you need. You just have to learn the art of listening. Isn't it true in conflicts and conversations that so much can be avoided when two people genuinely listen to what the other wants? And maybe that's between the lines of what's being said. A commitment to being open to receiving, being open to listening, has the ability to change everything for you. Be still and allow your body to express itself to you. This is going to help you immensely as you continue to elevate in your conscious awareness. Your body is your sensor as to what excites you and what scares you. Sometimes they're the same thing. Sometimes a fear is rational and sometimes a fear is not rational. That's where you have to come in and listen. Consciously communicate with your vessel to fully appreciate and understand that your body holds all of your experiences and it holds all of the genetic coding to help you unlock your future, to help you step into your destiny. You are rewiring your entire physical being at a genetic level, at a molecular level, each time you choose what's in alignment with you. You teach your body that you know how to make decisions that are in your best interest. To be on the same page as your body and to have your mind on the same page as your heart's desire pulls you into equilibrium. Some of you have so much joy that you have yet to express. You have so much love for life and love for learning that you have yet to feed that love. What's holding you back? Why aren't you listening to the callings of your soul? Are you really more comfortable staying where you are? Reading the same books, watching the same television shows, the same movies, eating the same foods, walking the same routes. What happened to your sense of adventure? What happened to your openness to discovery? What made your soul grow weary? You don't have to know the answers to these questions right now. Some of you might think it's irresponsible or not possible to return to that state. Of the freedom to explore. Try things out. See how it feels. See how it goes for you. No expectation, just a commitment to seeing it through. See how far that road takes you. Maybe you're afraid of disappointing yourself or disappointing others. But the real disappointment is that you won't even give yourself the chance to try. You're deciding your future as if it's already happened. Do not underestimate the power of your free will to change and harness your destiny. So why decide prematurely that the worst outcome is the only outcome possible for you? Let others who have followed their inspiration and bravely and courageously chosen their joy be an inspiration to you, to show you that it's possible. So much is possible here for you. But why don't you want to see that? It's easier to stay within the realm of what you are familiar with, absolutely, but is it serving you? Are you happy? You might be content enough for now. But what happens when you're not content anymore? Changes happen anyway. So why not get in the driver's seat and choose which changes you want to make, instead of let life happen to you? That's not what you're here for. You are here to consciously co-create your life with spirit. That doesn't come from a limiting mindset, although your limiting mindset can define what possibilities are attainable for you. Have you ever thought to wonder what would happen if things went your way? And if that terrified you, why are you so scared? It usually comes back to not feeling good enough, not being worthy. But you exist. You wouldn't exist if you weren't worthy. By definition, the Creator deemed all that exists worthy of existing. So aren't you worthy of your desires? The Creator planted those seeds too. To remind you of what you're capable of. And what happens when you keep going, even when you're scared. Do not let fear deter you from even trying. Allow yourself to see things through. Allow yourself to put 2 feet in the boat. Some of you are hanging on dear life, for dear life, onto land and letting 1 foot kind of test the waters. Maybe it's a little rocky, but you're literally rocking the boat, aren't you? When you would just jump in and see where it takes you, and you'd be far more steady. You would be aligned to the rhythm of forward movement. Fear is not helping you change. It's keeping you stuck. And it doesn't have to have any more influence on you if you decide that you're done letting fear rule your life. You deserve so much more than that. Especially those of you who are coming into really understanding and valuing yourself. You've been doing all of this shadow work. You've been doing all of this healing work. You've been looking for answers because you're ready for something new. So when new is here, new is calling to you, why are you shying away from it? You called it in, didn't you? Don't ask for something that you want and then run away from it. It's going to be that much harder for these things to come around again if you slam the door in opportunity's face. Is it so unrealistic to believe in happy endings? Don't you think you've been through enough to deserve that? At the very least, even if you don't know what that looks like, that you at least deserve to feel happy about the choices that you make and the life that you're creating for yourself. Don't let anyone or anything take that away from you. Stop giving your power away. You're too important. Your life is too important. Stop seeing things in terms of endings and look at them in terms of possibilities, in terms of potential. And don't just stop there. Start taking steps. Take action towards that potential. And don't worry about the responsibility of everything that's coming. I know you're putting so much on your back right now of all the responsibility that you're anticipating of stepping into these new opportunities, these new relationships, these new jobs, whatever it is. Don't put something on top of it that you haven't been told is already coming with it. Stop making things harder than they need to be. Stop making things more complicated than they need to be. Why can't it be obvious? Why can't it be simple? Why can't it be straightforward? You've gotten to honest enough terms with yourself, with your spirit team, with the Creator, that things can just be simple now. You're not drudging through the mud, trying to figure out how to see clearly amidst all these projections coming from everywhere around you. Because you actually recognize yourself amidst all of it now. You haven't been able to do that before. But that's what Spirit's been strengthening in you, is the ability to recognize yourself in every circumstance. Everything. Really understanding the boundary of where you end and others begin. And this is just the beginning, because the more that you actually start acting on what you know yourself to be, who you know yourself to be, the less you consider how others are projecting over those experiences for you. It's not about others' projections. It's about following your joy relentlessly. The pursuit of happiness is yours for the taking. Why do you tell yourself that they can have it, but you can't? Or that you can't have it because of how everyone else is going to be feeling about it? How is that fair? Have your feelings ever been considered as much as you considered others' feelings? It's a plain truth, hard to swallow, but simple. It's your reality. Shouldn't you choose how it goes? You are the most powerful creator in your reality here on Earth. It's not like that on other planets. You really need to understand how powerful you are as a creator to drive your life. When you first become spiritually aware, that's the most debilitating realization. But the more you move forward and realize how much is actually within your capacity to control, you take your life back, you take your power back. You didn't know that you were giving so much of it away. And as you continue to pull your power back and take action from your heart, your integrity, towards your joy, towards your pursuit of happiness, the possibilities are endless, aren't they? You deserve that clean slate you're giving yourself. So stop trying to talk yourself out of it. And don't let others' projections or the fear of others' projections talk you out of it either. There's too much riding on this. I mean, what kind of soul contract is it to be able to come here just for the sole purpose of your joy? Seriously. That to be a light worker, to share your light, is just to follow your passion? To follow your joy? To freely express your happiness and everything that makes you happy? Well, it's the envy of the universe. And yet, every soul that comes here forgets and takes it for granted until they remember. So stop forgetting. Your dreams are dependent on your action now. No one else can do it for you. But you wouldn't appreciate it as much if it all just was thrown at you anyway. You wouldn't understand its value. That's why these things take effort, and they're not always easy. And that the path to ease is not an easy journey. You all know that. So run with all of the things, all of the tools that you have at your disposal. And stop standing in your own way. There's too much to live for. Than to tell yourself that you'll never have enough, you'll never be enough, and therefore nothing around you is ever enough. You are enough. You have everything you need to get to where you want to go, and your life is beautiful. If you don't see beauty, dig deeper. Move things around. And reconnect with the center of understanding beauty here in the heart. You don't have the capacity or the ability to be superficial anymore. You don't have that grace. You know too much. You've seen too much. Stay heart-centered. Stay connected to your joy. Stay connected to your center of gravity. And commit to your joy. Embrace all life has to offer and know that you will never become something new if you never try anything new. Don't be afraid to take baby steps, to take that leap of faith. It was placed in your vortex for a reason, because you had an intention. You prayed. You prayed for something new, and now here it is. Stop throwing these opportunities away. Of course, we can't make you do anything, but you're asking for these things and then not receiving them. We understand that you're scared. Just because it's new, it's unknown. We understand that. And we want you to understand that you can feel that fear and move ahead anyway. Step outside of your comfort zone and see all that life has to offer. Awaken to new potential by taking new action. Commit to the follow-through. Finish the things that you begin so that you can continue to move forward, having completed cycles. You're so ready. You're so ready for this. Wow. Wow. Do you ever just look at your life and say, wow, what a gift? With the passion and the pain, you say, what a gift. To be able to feel. To know your own experience and be able to feel. That is the gift of humanity, to feel it all. You're so much more resilient than you give yourselves credit for. Don't stop here. You're not done yet. And this is where I must leave you. Until the next message. Hey everyone. So that was a message from my Oracle Tepan. I'm gonna close out the channeling session with a couple Oracle messages. I thought I was gonna be pulling cards at the start of this, but I wasn't sure. And apparently it's for now. You're so welcome. That's okay, you can go back and watch it over. This is for everyone who resonates with it. Okay, Spirit. What deck? Oh, there's so many different decks. Tepan, how do you want to close the message out? Okay. I think it's fitting. It's the Gateway Oracle by Denise Lynn. fitting for sure. All right. Oh, you're so welcome. Spirit always knows what you need to know the moment you need to know it. Okay, a couple oracle cards to close. Oh, yes. I'm going to read whatever cards come out. I think it's going to be 2. I'm going to read the cards from the deck book here, the guidebook. Yeah. Okay. One at a time, it says. All right. The first one, fitting. I can't. Oh, you're so welcome, Ari. Yay. If anyone's interested in purchasing one of my oracle decks, I published an oracle deck called Messages from Your Future Self. It's 59 oracle cards of channeled messages from your future self, obviously. And I charge and clear, or I clear and charge a crystal that spirit tells me is meant for you, and then they have me channel a written note for you. So that's like your little mini activation that goes with the cards. And it comes in a black velvet deck. I have some left if you are still interested in buying them. The link is in the description box below of this video for that link. All right, we have Following Your Bliss. My soul sings with joy. Card meaning: do what gives you joy. Celebrate and have fun. You do not need to suffer to grow. In fact, true happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. I'm going to say that again, okay? I'm going to say that again. You do not need to suffer to grow. Take steps today to expand your joy. You don't need to do it all at once, but you do need to start. The universe wants you to know. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? If you've been waiting to act until circumstances are different or somehow better, you may have a long wait. Some people put off following their North Star until they graduate, get married, have kids, or retire. If you continue to do so, you may never attain genuine happiness. Questions to ask yourself: what feeds my soul? How can I follow my bliss? What is blocking me from living a life filled with joy? Again, that affirmation: my soul sings with joy. Beautiful. Spirit, is there another card? Oh, okay. I told you there's going to be 2 cards, and here it is, right here. I love this. Renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Card meaning: a powerful inner and outer renewal is occurring in your life. Purification is happening on many levels. Take your life to the next level by clutter clearing. Release situations and people that don't empower you. Space clear your environment and eat lightly. In order for renewal to occur, the old needs to make way for the new. The universe wants you to know. Sometimes it's difficult for exciting experiences to come into your life if your auric field around your if your auric field or your personal space is cluttered. So that was confirmation for those of you who've been wanting to declutter or bless your home. I do home blessings, so if you are needing assistance with that, please book that with me. The link's in the description box below, okay? There's simply no room for something new. When you purify your life, you create the space for new opportunities to come flooding in. If you have a sense that your auric field, your living space, or your body have become cluttered or dingy, this is the time to do some inner and outer clearing. Questions to ask yourself. Is there anything I need to purify or clear out of my life? Is there anything that needs to be renewed or re-examined in my life? How can purification help me become a clearer channel for myself and others? Okay, Spirit, is there another one, Spirit? I'm going to shuffle a little bit, and then I'll see if there's one last message for you here. I feel like there's one more, and I'm not totally sure. For those of you needing to cleanse your auric field, book a Reiki session with me. If you've been just feeling like something's off and you can't quite pinpoint it, that's an absolute indication that you need a Reiki healing session, all right? The link to book with me is in the description box below, and Lisa has been so diligently dropping those links, so thank you. My deepest appreciation. Okay, is there any last messages from Spirit or anything that Tepan would like to close out this message with? That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. This is what you're stepping into, all right? Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Intrepid is fearless. Card meaning. Inner and outer travel are ahead. Get ready, for you are about to embark on a journey. This could be an inner sojourn, a voyage to distant lands, or even a project or idea that's coming to life. The universe wants you to know, where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Launch yourself forward and explore the world around you. However, before any journey, inner or outer, take time to prepare for the adventure ahead. Know where you are and where you want to go. How will you get there? What steps are necessary in order to take this leap? Have clear vision, but also be prepared for the unexpected. Allow the journey to bring as much joy as the destination. I love that. Questions to ask yourself. How can I prepare for the journey ahead? What is the greatest journey I could embark upon in my life? What destination will be the most fulfilling? That's awesome. All right, fam. Thanks for coming out to hear these messages today. I'm going to be going live on Saturday morning for my Saturday morning series. I said what I said. I would love to see you there. That's going to be Saturday morning, my time, which is Eastern Standard Time, 11:47 a.m. I've already set the lives up for the rest of the month. At least the Saturday lives, not the impromptu midweek lives, okay? So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you clicked on this video and that these messages found you at the precise time you needed them. You're so welcome, Marie. And I will be seeing you all very soon. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can stay attuned to my posts. All right? I'll see you very soon. Take care.